grinding to make it. Yes. We shining, they hate it. Yes. We ball till we fall. Every dime is a flake. I'm signed to the pavement. I'm crossing them over. I'm backing them down. Standing tall like a soldier. These players can't hold us. It's the winner's race. Eating with Ken and Ace at a table, no dinner plates. We the best, get it straight. What's the problem, baby? Raised out of Harlem, baby. What's driving my mama crazy? They ain't trying to give it, so I gotta go get it. Harder than ever to
I
live.
get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, 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 how we live. And they don't love us, they just love us. How we live. Have faith a minute, put your trust in nobody. Yeah. I said have faith a minute, but put your trust in nobody. Have faith a minute, put your faith in nobody. I done been around, halfway around the globe, probably still ain't met nobody that seem picture perfect. We all buy lies, depends on the purchase. You can't walk a mile in my shoes, cause I'm steady running like water can't break. Let's just buy a pregnant woman. So I had to earn life, road to the riches, wouldn't change it for the turnpike. I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, say we live, how 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 we live, and they don't love us, they just love us. How we live, how we live.
This week on NBA 2K TV, This week on NBA 2K TV,
We break down the 2K Prime Road to the Finals results, take you behind the scenes at all the All-Star events, vote on your
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. Checking out the 76ers, they are hungry for a win here. Last season, they got swept by this team. 4 straight losses, something they haven't forgotten. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave, financial responsibilities, just getting tired. In my case, the Hack of Shaq was created. I was getting beat up too much, and I heard my main man, Dick Vitale, say if Shaq leaves, he'll be the #1 pick. So I didn't want to go back, get hurt.
A terrific view here of that of William Penn standing atop it. Everyone is in their seats here at the Wells Fargo Center as the 76ers look to grab a win here in Philadelphia. The Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off a good outing against the Charlotte Hornets. And they barely squeak by with that one, edging out by just 1 point.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Celtics, the big men are Sullinger and Olynyk. Isaiah Thomas out there with King. And it's Crowder in at the small forward position. O'Neal kicks to Freak, right wing. Covington passes to Okafor. It's stolen by Sullinger. O'Neal against Thomas. "14 feet away. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Now here's King. 14 points from him the last game against Golden State. And Thomas, here we go. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
That's tipped. And pushing it up, here's Boston. King inside. O'Neal's there. King, the pass to Thomas. This is to Sullinger. From 15 feet away, no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
Yeah, two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play.
DJ Khaled, Convict Music, we the best. We taking over. Listen up. Spread out with it. South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on the North Carolina.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. Our game tonight featuring the New York Knicks as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. For Philadelphia, the season hasn't started the way they had expected it to, and have come up against some very difficult matchups. Still plenty of time, of course, to make adjustments, and tonight's game will be another opportunity to try to build that confidence this team needs. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play the guys who care as much about the game as you do. A guy who puts the team first, a guy who gets you involved, a guy who has the same dreams and aspirations that you have about the game.
Well, that name sounds like Kobe Bryant to me that you were talking about, but I always look for guys who could push me. I mean, and I could push them at the same time, where we could work together. I mean, it's a
All eyes are on the Eastern Conference in this game as the New York Knicks play this one at home. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And the 76ers will play. Just this one game on the road before returning back to Philadelphia. Guys, when you compare their performance last season to where they sit right now, not a whole lot different story. Not necessarily a big surprise either.
But I guarantee you what, guys, the adrenaline is already flowing on both sides. A rivalry matchup like this means a little more to the players than just any other game.
And not just the players, Greg. How about the fans, too? I mean, they get into this thing as well. We've got an electric atmosphere in here, just like it always is when these two teams square off. It should be a good one, and I'm glad to be right in the middle of it.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Schmidt in at shooting guard. Also O'Neal out there. Okafor out there with Robert Covington. Now here's Freak. He's coming off a 13-point game against Boston. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for Philadelphia. So the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Boston Celtics.
And nothing to be ashamed about in that game. It was a great effort, I thought, all around. They just needed to have one or two breaks go their way.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you know, both teams I thought played well enough to win the ball game, and yet it doesn't work out that way. There are no ties, so unfortunately they were the ones who came up short.
Now, here is O'Neal. And the pass to Schmidt from deep. Knicks with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense on your end and force more turnovers for the other side. That's the only way you're going to get that thing squared away.
Here's O'Neal. Can't get it to go. And New York the other way now.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Calderon passes to O'Quinn. That falls. Nice speed this time from Jose Calderon.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Dishes it to Afflalo. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Lopez.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
How about last season? He made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Here's Covington. He's guarded by Calderon. Shot clock at 5. Covington dishes to Freak, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Knicks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Lopez, a screen on O'Neal. To the paint, off the screen. Lopez, no luck.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And the shot is good.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Calderon kicks to Anthony. O'Quinn, the pass will fly. New York, no good that time either.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 6.
And nice job again. That time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
6 on the shot clock. Anthony drives in. Got a piece of it. Now, here is O'Neal. He's got 6. Covington inside the line. Again, Philadelphia.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
And got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
Anthony up on top. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. And the shot is good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
There's a good screen. O'Neal dishes to Freak. Fires it up. Another miss by O'Neal.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him. A room service dime by Jose Calderon.
So for the Knicks, Thomas comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Jose Calderon. Nerlens Noel checks in for the 76ers. Ish Smith comes in for O'Neal.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City dancers. Go on and give it up. Keep it going. One more time. Let me hear it for your Knicks City dancers.
And so here is Philadelphia. 4-point game to the wing right side. Freak kicks to Noel. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one's on Anthony. The 76ers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That's good from Noel. He doesn't get the second one. The Knicks shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. And Thomas, here we go. Shot from free throw range. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The 76ers again can't hit it. Passes it to Galloway. New York moving the ball around. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Sixers leading by 5. Covington kicks to Noel. Okafor inside. He's guarded by Thomas. Okafor gets the bucket. Okafor's got his first points of the game. Now let's go over to Doris Burke, who spoke with Derek Fisher. Doris?
I asked him what the main reason was for the disappointing record so far. He said, it's not that easy to put a finger on, but we seem to lack that killer instinct. We don't have the confidence to finish teams off, even when we've got them on the ropes. Let's see if they can change their luck tonight, guys.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Derek Williams, he checked in for Lopez. Wright comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Ray McCallum subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Knicks trail by 9. And McCallum kicks to Wright. Here's Galloway. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The feed to Williams. 6 to shoot. The shot. McCallum misses. The 76ers leading by 9. Grant the pass to Schmidt. From about 19 feet. Knicks with the rebound. Here's Galloway. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Galloway has got his first basket of the night. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Off line from the high post.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Smith dishes to Freak. Grant gets a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Williams. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Now here's Freak. D right on him. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses. Now let's check out some stats for Smith.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. Schmidt, he's in at shooting guard. Also O'Neal out there. Robert Covington out there with Okafor. Lopez, no luck. The 76ers leading by 8. Here's O'Neal. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Outside Anthony. From the corner. New York, no good that time either.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
O'Neal with it. 12 points for him. Here's Okafor. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And here's Calderon. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Lopez. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
The 76ers leading by 11. Now O'Neal. 9 points last game out. No good on the triple. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. There's the dish to Carmelo. That ball's nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. Calderon's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. O'Neal kicks to Freak. To the inside. Shoots from the elbow. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Now here's Calderon. Feeds to Afflalo. Lopez outside. Afflalo goes in. His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. O'Neal against Calderon. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Pass to Covington. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Here's Svensson. And it's blocked by O'Quinn. The drive by Anthony. And that one goes long.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Here's O'Neal, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. O'Neal's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, let's take a look at where Philadelphia ended up rank-wise in the league last year. First and second chance points, 5th in opponent points per game. And they were a top 10 team in field goal shooting. Pretty impressive.
And guys, it speaks to the physical strength of this team that they scored so many more second chance points than anybody else. Their physicality and iron will inside made them a force to be reckoned with. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage, and as a result, they've got a big lead.
The drive by Anthony. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Anthony's got 6.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take
patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds. Transition points.
5th best, Jahlil Okafor.
You know, nobody said this guy couldn't miss last season, and because he was such a good percentage shooter, one of the best in the league, his teammates always were looking for him.
Freak with it. He's guarded by Afflalo. Now, here is O'Neal. 14 points for him. Picked by Okafor. O'Neal kicks to Okafor. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Okafor's got 7 points here in this quarter. Knicks trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Lopez. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling. Well, Robin Lopez in this one, he has 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics stepped up to deliver. He ended with 13 points and added a few rebounds as well. You really couldn't point to too many things he did wrong in what was a complete performance from him, guys.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
The 76ers leading by 9. O'Neal passes to Schmidt. Rebounded by Anthony. The Knicks have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. High post Lopez. He kicks to Calderon. Lopez sets a screen for Calderon. Anthony in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's O'Neal. Drills the three-pointer. O'Neal's got 11 points in the quarter.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City Dancers. Go on and give it up.
Taking a look here at numbers for Anthony. Last season, he played out. He was around 21 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Thomas checked in for Lopez, and Langston Galloway subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. And that one's good. 8 points for Carmelo Anthony.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now here's Freak. It's rebounded by New York. O'Quinn's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Galloway kicks to Anthony. Out to the wing. Calderon has the open look, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Covington. Freak with it. Down low, and it's Covington atop the key. Another miss by Philadelphia. Knicks trail by 8. Calderon with it. Out defended by Freak. Here's Galloway. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do.
And the first half.
Well, Carmelo's.
Well, both sides have assessed what halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for O'Neal. He's got 17 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
Calderon is out there with a flower. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now. New York trailing. Outside Anthony. Wide open. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
There's the pick. Lopez over to help. Out to the right wing. Here's Svensson. It's rebounded by New York. Lopez has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Aflalo goes in, and Okafor with the block. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Aflalo outside. O'Neal against Calderon. Shot clock at 6. Shot's good by Anthony. The 76ers leading by 3. O'Neal dishes to Freak. It's stolen by Calderon. Outside Anthony. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And Afflalo kicks to O'Quinn. Lopez passes to Carmelo. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter. Philadelphia has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Knicks trail by 3. Calderon dishes to Carmelo. Back to Calderon. Kicks it to Carmelo. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. That's good. Lopez has got 11.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And here is O'Neal. 19 points in the game. Here's Schmidt, and the layup is good. Freak's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
The drive by Anthony, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
Boy, you can actually feel it. It's palpable. The energy level on both sides has really gone up a bunch.
Covington in the corner, wide open, and he gets it to go. Covington's got his 2nd basket of the night.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Lopez a screen. Inside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Here's Schmidt. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got 5 rebounds tonight. Knicks trail by 3. Calderon kicks to Anthony. They swipe it. And now the 76ers on the break. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got 6. Knicks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to O'Quinn. They get it back. Lopez. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. He's got 13.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Svensson. O'Quinn defending. And a wide open look for Freak. And the 3 off target. For New York, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Afflalo, no good.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
And O'Quinn sends it back. Freak passes to O'Neal. He feeds it to Freak. Moves back up. Not enough on that one as it misses.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
The shot, no good. So New York will take it the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Hey, Greg, we got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. I mean, but you've got to start somewhere. A win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
O'Neal misses.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
For the tie, And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
A different look for New York. Lance Thomas comes in for Robin Lopez, and Langston Galloway subbed in for Jose Calderon. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Smith comes in for O'Neal. Thomas against Embiid, and a follow wide open. He shoots. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. The 76ers lead. Smith outside. Shot to end this cold run. And Galloway pulls it down.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer.
Philadelphia's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, Schmidt in a 2-guard. Okafor out there with Nerlens Noel. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's O'Neal in at the point. And they take the lead. 9 points for Freak. Knicks trail by 3. And Afflalo kicks to Calderon. The shot is off. O'Neal with the defensive effort. It's Freak, top of the key. For 3, Covington. It's rebounded by New York. Thomas got his 3rd rebound tonight. The 10-footer. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Calderon. Calderon's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Calderon against O'Neal. For 3, Covington. That's good.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
It's tipped. Here's Anthony. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Picked by Okafor. O'Neal dishes to Okafor. Okafor with a screen on Anthony. And here's Covington from the arc. A second chance effort. And no problem from Noel as he finishes at the rim. And the 76ers lead by 4. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Lopez, no luck. 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. The pass to O'Neal. He dishes it to Okafor. Lets it fly. It's good from in tight. Now it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Now Anthony. Lopez a screen. Out to the right wing. For 3, Calderon. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Dishes it to Noel. Here's Okafor, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
The Knicks making a switch here. O'Quinn's checked in. Calderon kicks to Anthony. Can they get it? And that's 2 points on the layup. Anthony's got 12 points in just the second half.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Now, here is O'Neal. There's a screen. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Lopez passes to O'Quinn. Outside Anthony. Back to Aflalo. Launches it. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists tonight.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
And here's Covington from the arc. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
No 3-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Passes it to O'Quinn. Now here's Aflalo, covered by Schmidt. Anthony's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 8. Now the feed to Okafor. Svensson. O'Quinn defending, and O'Quinn sends it back. Here's Calderon. Aflalo outside. Back to Calderon. Clock at 6. Anthony right side. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Freak's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
The dish to O'Neal. Puts it up from 15 and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Knicks trail by 10. Calderon with it. Feeds to Lopez. New York, no good that time either.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Okafor dishes to Freak. Pulls it from 20. Cannot hit. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Calderon with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Back to Anthony. And here is O'Neal.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Pass to Freak. He kicks it to Covington. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Calderon. Kicks to Carmelo. Shot to stop the drought. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Anthony's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's O'Neal from the right block. The shot is good. Now Calderon. Outside Anthony. Launches a 3, and he gets it to go. Anthony's got 27 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Doubled by Aflalo. Out left to the wing. Back to O'Neal. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Here's Svensson, and again, it's Philadelphia.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City dancers. Go on and give it up.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Derek Fisher had some words for his team over that last break. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, "We've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys."
Thanks, Doris. And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Anthony sets the pick for Calderon. Pass to O'Quinn. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Svensson. He's guarded by Calderon. Here's Schmidt. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Calderon kicks to Anthony. Shoots from the line. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Anthony's got 29.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now, here is O'Neal.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Svensson. O'Quinn defending. The offensive rebound, Schmidt. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Take a look at the game for free. 11 rebounds, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here. A minute 50 left in the game. Here is Calderon. He feeds it to Carmelo. Let's go. Kept alive.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And how about their post play? I mean, they're getting good offensive execution on the low block.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
O'Neal passes to Schmidt. Down low. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the 76ers lead by 9.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. Being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top. Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Shot from 12. That one wide left.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Back to O'Neal. The tray. And it's blocked by O'Quinn.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
Good.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Here's Freak, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Aaron Aflalo. That's his second personal foul. Shooting for New York, Freak. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers.
So the 76ers win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, certainly a nice win here in this one for you. What's it going to take for you guys to keep playing at this level moving forward?
Just keeping it simple and not forcing.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Let's take a look now as we give our nod to our Jordan player of the game. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
He flat out dominated. I mean,
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
Something you dream of.
Tune in now. This week on NBA 2K TV,
we break down the 2K Prime Road to the Finals results, take a look at scenes at all the All-Star events.
She don't miss.
Vote on your top plays of the week. And his home.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Moments away at Wells Fargo Center, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Houston Rockets. Well, it was the Rockets in their last game with a loss to the Heat at American Airlines Arena. They're ahead of where they were last season at this time. Always nice to see that progress in a positive direction. And Joel Embiid missed all of last season with an injury. Now that he's getting some action on the floor, Kenny, how do you see him developing?
Well, he's very fluid. You know, he's got great movement, gets up and down the floor for his size. You know, he's got really good footwork for a guy who's been sitting out that long. He's a legitimate 7-footer, Shaq, and, you know, those are rare and hard to find.
You know, I like his game.
What's up, man? Good to see you.
How's the family? CC good?
Yeah, she's good. They're all good. Nice knowing you have family to have your back all the time.
For sure. You got to keep that support system in place. Make a big difference over a long season. Good luck tonight, man.
Thanks, man. Hey, you know we're taking this one, right?
Not a chance, Freak.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We're inside the Wells Fargo Center, live from Philadelphia. It's the 76ers. This is a team showing a better record this year over last. This was their goal, and it's coming to fruition so far.
And for Philadelphia, they've never been able to take that next step this season and really break away from the pack.
And, you know, they're running out of opportunities to finally make that surge, partner. They're leaving themselves in a tough position in terms of the playoffs.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Motiejunas and Howard the post pair. And it's Lawson in at the one spot. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, when Byron Scott and I had a chance to catch up a few minutes ago, Coach said that even though this is the first meeting of the year, he didn't expect there to be much of a feeling out period between the teams. He said, listen, we have a group of guys that can all score and do it in a hurry. I expect us to come right at them and test their defense early on. They'll definitely be on the attack, guys.
Okay, Doris, well, the offensive approach, a primary force in the game plan today, guys.
Yeah, they are out to put up a big number today, and I think they can do it.
Well, that certainly seems to be the goal. I mean, it could be a shootout if their plans come to fruition.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
He doesn't get the second one. Now the 76ers with it. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from three.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
Houston moving the ball around, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Now, here is Harden. 11 points for him in that last game against the Heat in Miami.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates. That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Howard with the steal, and here comes Lawson leading the fast break, and it's slammed in by Ariza.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
The Rockets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now the pass to Lawson. He feeds it to Motiejunas. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Motiejunas has got his first points of the night.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Lawson against O'Neal. No good off the back of the rim.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Pass to Motiejunas. Harden up top. Lawson against O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Harden the pass to Motiejunas. It's good from long range. Motiejunas has got 5.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Lawson's against O'Neal. Here's Okafor. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Okafor. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lawson kicks to Harden. The dish to Motiejunas. Pass to Lawson. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Houston.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it'll dictate how big a role a player has later on.
O'Neal dishes to Okafor. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. To the left side wing. And stolen by Ariza. And they're on the break. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
It's his first trip to the line.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
Ariza hits them both. The 76ers trail by 7. O'Neal passes to Okafor. Picked by Okafor. Now O'Neal. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Just 5 on the clock. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the Jays.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now, here is Harden. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Covington. Takes the 13-footer. Again, Philadelphia.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball moving and run something on the offensive.
Point, 5th in opponent offense, and they were a top 10 team in field goal shooting. Pretty impressive.
And guys, it speaks to the physical strength of this team, that they scored so many more second chance points than anybody else. Their physicality and iron will inside made them a force to be reckoned with.
Now here's Harden. Back to Lawson from the baseline. Releases from 15, and the shot is long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that one's good. Freak.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Harden kicks to Lawson. Ariza dishes to Lawson. It's Harden with the drive. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And Embiid gets it to go.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Harden, and he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Now, here's Ariza, following the miss by Freak. Howard in the post, guarded by Schmidt. Motiejunas passes to Harden. Now the 76ers on the break. Covington with the bucket.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Now here's Lawson. 14 points from him the last game against Miami. The shot no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Yeah, and a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
You know, Greg, those were games where you thought they could get a win. But now they need to forget about it. It's in the past, let it go, and they got to focus on the present and try to make a better run of it this time. Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Here's O'Neal. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point one. Here's Beverly. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Brewer and Smith, the two rangy forwards. Thornton out there at Patrick Beverly. And it's Capella in at the 5. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the 76ers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
Robert Covington's checked in for Philadelphia. And a switch here also for Houston. Monty Eunice is checked in for Josh Smith. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks made some major contributions. He ended with 13 points and stuffed the stat sheet with a double-double. A standout effort all around. This was a big win for him and his team as they snap a losing streak with that win, guys.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
And it's Smith penetrating, and a wide-open look for Freak. And the 3 off target. Houston in the lead. And Thornton kicks to Brewer. Soft touch off the glass.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Smith outside. To the inside. Noel. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
And it's Beverly missing.
Even in close to the hoop. That's a tough one to drain when the defense is that stifling.
Plenty of space. Kept alive. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Thornton's got 6 in the quarter.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Rockets leading by 4. Here's Brewer. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here is Smith. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York. Here's Okafor. Cuts in the layup for 2.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's
DJ Khaled.